Boom. Hey, everybody. It is Louis Porter Jr. here for another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda Daily. Oh, so it's Thursday, August 10th. Only 16 more days to my birthday. So, if I was you, I'd be getting a present. That's what I'm just saying. I would be looking into what I might like as a present. I like basically everything, including cash. So if I was you, I would be getting something awesome, like cash. I'm just saying. You don't have to give me a present, but I do appreciate it. People do. Just saying. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? We're going to talk about usual stuff tonight since it's Thursday night. So let's just get this. In the words of my favorite person, Philip DeFranco, let's just get on into it. So, boom, right off Kickstarters. Let's see how Bones is doing because that's only the real money maker we're kind of interested in. Is Big Bones, 1.14. Oh, still doing okay. That might. Like I said, I'm guessing they're going to make 2.5. I say 2.5 million. I think that's a reasonable amount. Yeah, we got everybody else going on. Luminous Echo, is this actually still going? I think it might have ended. I gotta make sure. Nope, 7 more days. They've raised a little over 8,000, still doing good. Lions Vault, I think it's still like 20 days out. 21 days, look at that. They made 2,800. They're still short about $5,000. But they could still pull it off. They're trending in the right direction. It's very possible. Mana Storm, I forgot where they were. I think they already reached theirs. Yeah, their show was 1,000. They reached 44. They still got 19. Oh, sorry, 4,400. They still have 19 more days to go, so that's good. The Distant Frontiers by Christopher West reached $9,000. It's only got 49 hours more to go. This is a short one. This one only ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. He ran this, so not bad at all for 5 days. I mean, if you can do it, that's pretty awesome. That's all I'm saying. So that's a good move. And then finally, City of Seven Seraphs. Let's see how this is doing. This is, of course, our friends over at Lost Spheres. 9,000 they've raised. They need to reach 28,000. They got 30 days. They got more than enough time to do it. I think they'll really reasonably reach the amount. Plus, I think they'll have a lot of cool add-ons that look kind of interesting. So it's going to be a lot of fun for all of us. And all of us, I mean, people who are playing Pathfinder like me. So that's all of us that I'm talking about. Boom. Next up, let's go to our Patreon because we have lots of stuff on Patreon. Because we're big supporters of Patreon, as you should be. Boom. So go for Ask a Pathfinder, Clinton Boomer, Every From a Painting, Jim Zub, Lessons from the Screenplay, Liz Courts, Owen Casey Stevens, Raging Swan, and Wright Publishing. So boom. If you've got a Patreon that you'd like us to put on the list, please send us an email, send us a note, let us know. We appreciate this kind of stuff. It's very good. Let me delete this little thing. And the next up, it's a little self-promo. Plus, I've added something new to the self-promo. You'll understand this in a second when I put it in here for all y'all to see. All right, of course, we got Neo Exodus Legacy stuff. What makes it even kind of cooler is actually I'm waiting for, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be doing a call with Michael McCarthy, talking about legacies and where we are, and some ideas, and pushing some stuff out, and how we get some people playing and testing out the first original 4 adventures. Initially, we wanted to put them out for Gen Con, but I've kind of decided against that for a couple of reasons. But I think of an idea that might be just as interesting. Stonemeyer blog. I don't even know if Stonemeyer had an announcement today. Let's check. I didn't check. Stonemeyer. New crowdfunding video series. Oh, okay. Let me see what that's talking about. That'll be kind of interesting. Of course, we've got Black Diamond Games YouTube channel, Gary Vaynerchuk, and as of today, so I decided, I keep getting these notes every morning coming in from ArtStation about new jobs for artists. And I keep saying, why do I wonder if some of these guys know about these jobs. And there's like a lot of jobs available. Like, I mean, a lot, not just for drawing, but also behind the scenes and stuff like that. So they got a lot of the major feature studios in here too. So let me run down the list of studios that are here. I'm gonna do this real quick. Monolith Productions out of Washington, 96.9 Creative Agency, Seattle, Washington. Tech Systems, you're like, oh, this is boring, this is boring. Let me get to the ones that are important. Industrial Light and Magic, there are 9 jobs open for there. Naughty Dog in Santa Monica, California, there are 4 jobs there. Blizzard Entertainment, Irvine, there's 16 jobs open there. High Res Studios, they're out of Alpharetta, Georgia, 16 jobs there. Gameloft Montreal has 2 jobs open. BioWare has 4 jobs open. Reflections, another BioWare studio in the UK, has 11 jobs open. Riot Games has 10 jobs open. And we're talking, some of these are art jobs, some of these are art directors, some of these are 3D guys, some of these are all, it runs the gambit. So if I was you and I was into the art, and I was into the art, that's funny, into the art, and was even a kind of good artist, I would apply. Because a lot of these places are looking for people to come and do so. Oh, look, art manager. Oh, God. See, I'd be so interested to go to work at Blizzard, but like art manager, which I would think I'd do pretty good, but it's in Irvine, California, and I'm not moving out to California. That's just something I'm not doing. And some people are saying, well, Lewis, you don't move to California, you can't do it. I'm like, well, probably I won't be doing it. But then there's one for BioWare in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, which I'd be very interested in taking. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely think about doing that. There's some other one from Ubisoft in somewhere in France. NC, I've never heard of it. Doesn't really say much. Crytek is looking for people in Germany. So yeah, so if you're an artist or you're even want to be an artist, this is a great place to go look for stuff, find potential jobs, go out there. So this is something we're going to be adding every day. It's going to be there every day just so we can have it. Because I think a lot of us want to do more stuff in the industry, want to get more involved and stuff like that. So I'm always like, let's find ways to make it better for everybody. And this is one way. So there you go. All right. So, I've been talking about a lot of marketing as of late and video games, as I always do, because I think that we are in a zeitgeist. Ooh, that's a good one. We're at a zeitgeist at times that we could do amazing things as game publishers by stealing some great ideas from our video game. I'd say descendants, because they kind of came from us. So look, this is I happen to have this next to me. I don't have a ton of stuff, but you'll have something that's important that you'll see. You'll see where I'm going to go with this. So this is for Call of Duty World War II. And look at the top line. Pre-order and get access to the private beta. The beta begins 8/25/17 on PlayStation 4. Betas of the platform follow. And then the thing says, only at GameStop, pre-order and get the Divisions pack. Now, if you know anything about video games and why they do this kind of stuff, it's kind of a very interesting thing. So usually when video games start, they make the program, they do all this stuff, they do all the hard work on the front end. And on the back end, it's more cleanup and making sure things work right. So like now till the game releases, they have a lot of staff members, especially artists, artists specifically, but artists who aren't really doing a lot. So they say, okay, let's find some cool marketing ideas. So they talk to marketing. They talk to marketing, and marketing goes, hey, you know what we could do? We could do like a cool pack where we add on cool skins for people. They go, oh, that's a great idea. Let's do skins and stuff like that. So that's something they do. So that's why you all see these division packs come out at all different, like, buy the GameStop, buy the Target, buy it over here. If you buy it over here, we'll give you this cool thing. The reason that is for, they could also track where the best sellers went. It's like, hey, we know that X amount of people have this cool weapon, and this weapon's only available in this location, and they pre-ordered, so we figured out how many people pre-ordered so they can get their numbers like that. And that's kind of a good idea for them. And, the private beta, which I think is a good idea, we kind of do it in the gaming industry of doing like, hey, we got to, take a look at the pre-rules, check it out. I think I'm going to start doing more of that as a company. I think that's a better idea. I think people, even though people get something, they get to play it first and try it out, I think they enjoy it more. I think they get really into it. It gets them excited about it to see the final version. And putting up the beta, before the alpha appears, I think it's only natural that we should focus on that kind of thing. I think this is a very easy incentive that we can do and copy from the video game industry. I think they got it down pat, and I think they said, hey, let's just do that. Another thing that came out of that is also like the organized play. You see, and this is just a weird thing. I happen to be watching some videos from Ubisoft today talking about their new release of For Honor. And you just go and you're like, wow, man, and they put out some really cool stuff. But at the same time, you just go, well, we could kind of do something like that. We could put out, new things that connect to our bigger thing. And it's just amazing to me how this isn't done more often. Especially on the small end. I don't mean like on video games. Because video games, I think they got it down pat. I think they got the system down pat. They know what they're doing. They're focusing on it. They got it right. But man, I don't think that we've done the marketing right. I don't think we've done the marketing right. I know some of you are like, what do you mean we haven't done the marketing right? We really haven't marketed like video games. I mean, video games, look at all the precursor stuff they do. They do trailers, they get everybody excited, and then they play stuff for months and months and months and months and months and get you excited, and then you get like rabid dogs till it comes out. We kind of do something similar to gaming, but we do more like this. I mean, we give you stuff like this. Like, here's a prime example. Starfinder, the hottest thing that's been coming out as of late. The first precursor we got was, I guess they say Free RPG Day, where you got the free product, and you know the one that I acquired. So then you got this. This is another marketing piece for it, and then they got stuff on the blog, and really that's kind of it. You know, we still market our stuff like it's 1988. I'll be nice. So 88, 89. We're not really doing trailers for stuff. I mean, how difficult would it have been to do a cool trailer for something that is going to sell anyway? I mean, let's be honest. This is going to sell no matter what. But you could have got together and done a really easy After Effects trailer with this, and maybe with the same stuff in here, same text, cool video, cool music, and people be like, "Oh crap! I can't wait to buy it." That wouldn't have taken too much time, money, and effort. But it would have been ingenious. And this is something that they gave out to retailers for them to look at to get them excited. And let's be honest, retailers need something like this. Retailers aren't pushing video and stuff like that, but the fans are. And the fans would want something like that. And even if they had a quick another piece coming out, they could do a trailer like that on an After Effects for the next book and the next book and the next book. And maybe they're only like 20 seconds, 30 seconds short, but just like, wow, that was cool. Get you excited. That's all you want to do is get you excited. Why don't we do more of that? And that's, for me, I've decided I'm going to start doing more of that. Specifically with Neox's Legacies. To me, Legacies, as we're trying to do it, and this is the tough part, Legacies is a large expense on us as a company. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It is very, 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 very expensive to run a living campaign for a company. It's tough because it's like you have to pay for so much stuff up front, and when you're a small company, that can kill you. Putting up money up front can kill you. Not planning it out right can kill you. Not selling it right can kill you. It's all this. There's all these little things that can easily kill you. And I mean, right now, I'm thankful that we're doing a great job setting up for our stuff. But at the same time, it's like we may not be successful. We're doing this Kickstarter, asking people to give us money up front for this whole thing, and we may not be successful. People may not be interested. People may not actually want to give us money. Let's think about it. Some people I've had people who bought stuff from me and never, and when I've used the word bought is really flimsy. They've taken free products I put out or stuff I said, pay what you like, and just taken them, and I've never heard from them again. And then people complain and say, oh, I wish you gave away more free stuff. And you're just like, I hope you'd buy some more stuff. Well, I don't have enough money to buy it, but I surely love taking your stuff and playing it. And that's one of those moments you go, wait, what? And this is what happens. This is what happens a lot, is that you as a maker of products, you've got to find ways to get people interested enough that they want to give you their money, while at the same time don't feel they've been ripped off for the thing. So it's like we're kind of like in that, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I say you keep thinking. I say you keep trying new things. I say you keep doing new things. I say you just do everything you can to market in ways that you haven't seen before. And here's the most important thing. I'll put this little link up here. We need to get out of just going to RPGs and seeing what they do and doing what they do. Look, we should be looking at other industries, not just comics, cars, boats, different things, and see how they sell them. These are things that are important that don't always get talked about in this industry, and truly should. And that's something that we need to do as a whole, just as a simple whole. Since I just have this book near me, I'll just put this up real quick. Here's a book I read a while ago. Did I finish reading this one? I'm halfway. No, I'm halfway. I don't know if I finished it. Yeah, they're talking about the knockoff economy. How imitation sparks innovation. Right. People always freak out about the whole knockoff and stuff like that. This is a good book. This is a good book just talking about the whole process, why it happens, how it develops. And this is, like I said, just happened to be next to me. That, I was reading it. I stopped reading it. Some other books came in. You know how that works. But I think this book is a great book to read to get ideas. Like, even look at the cover. See, you got the first shoe, typical brown shoe. Then the second one, that's the copy of it, an exact copy. And that happens all the time. And then there's the innovation on the copy. That's it. That's the best way to describe it. The original, the copy, and then the innovation on the copy. And that's kind of, I think, is a great way for people to start thinking. How can we innovate on the original thing that we like and make it better for us? Let me show you again, but you might want to check this out. Knockoff Economy, written by, who's written by? Cal, oh good Lord, Cal Australia, and Christopher Sprigman. Something. There's the guys who write it. You can go check it out. The Knockoff Economy. I think you'll be very impressed. I got this real. It says $27, but I didn't pay $27 for this. I think I paid maybe like 10 or 10, I'm cheap when it comes to stuff. You know me. I'm trying to save money, but just something to think about. I think I've been on this very much kick about promotion and changing up the stuff. I've been just reading other stuff for what we're doing for our Kickstarter, what other people have been doing for the Kickstarter, and thinking, how do I change it, man? How do I change the game? Not the game we're playing, but the game of the marketing. How do we flip it in a way that you haven't seen before? You know, how do you do it? What's the changes? What's necessary? I think there's just got to be ways to do that. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm still on this whole Kickstarter thing because of what's going on and how I'm going to do it right. And I'm not going to lie, it worries me. It worries me a little bit. It worries me if I'm going to be able to pull it off. And what if I'm not? If I'm not able to pull it off, I'm not able to pull it off. It happens. Or maybe we don't pull it off the way we'd like to. These are all things that possibly could happen. I just think I have to focus on just doing the right thing, focus on doing good work, and putting stuff out there. That's what I do. If I focus on that and work on that, that would be the best part. Everything else after that, it is what it is. So there you go. All right, I'm getting out of here. It's kind of warm in here, and I got some phone calls to make. Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of days. So thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, do over here. Subscribe on YouTube. Or you can subscribe right here in front on Facebook. I love saying front. There's two monitors. Yeah, so it's something you can do, and I'd appreciate that, and our fans would appreciate that, and we get more knowledge. Also, if there's something else you'd like to see on the show, please feel free to comment on what we're doing, what we're not doing, what you'd like to see, what you wouldn't like to see, what is boring the pants off you, because I'm sure there's always something boring the pants off you. And that's just the way it is. And, lots of cool stuff. Oh, also, let me put this out there. Next Wednesday, we're doing a special event with the guys from the Order of the Amber Dice. If you're not familiar with them, and you should be, they've done a lot of work in the industry. I think you should check them out. I think they have a lot of cool stuff going on. I think you will be very, very happy. I'm sad I can't see them at Gen Con, but we're gonna have a very cool, lovely show. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna ask a lot of tough questions because you know me, I'm not a passive guy anyway. So I'm gonna go in there, ask some tough questions, see what's going on, see if they got some good answers. And sometimes I'll beat them up for it. That's a lot of fun. You know how I love that stuff. So yeah, come on by next Wednesday. It's gonna be at least an hour, maybe longer. You never know where that goes. But from there, just think about it. Just think where it goes, and we just go from there. All right. Always at night. So if you can, give your parents a call. Tell them you love them. Tell them you miss them. Tell them you're thinking about them. They'll appreciate that. Tell your kids, your loved ones, someone you care about, if it's your blood or not. Give them a hug and kiss. Tell them they're amazing. Tell them they can do anything, and tell them that you believe in them. They'll appreciate that. That's going to help their self-esteem. That's a good thing. All right. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to have a good weekend. I will see you all probably on Friday because I'm going to try to do a walking episode. See what's going on, but the weather's been raining here, so that's why I didn't do one today. But I'm hoping tomorrow, fingers crossed, it won't be raining so bad, so maybe do a nice little walking talk there. If not, I will see you all on Monday for the beginning of Gen Con, or as I'm calling it, Gen Can't. That's how it's going. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you later, and you all have a good weekend.